Good morning, children. Welcome back to mathematics class, chapter 14, statistics, part 11. In this session, you are going to learn how to draw the cumulative curve of more than type and how to draw both augur curves, and through that how to find the median. In previous session, already you have learned how to find the median through the graph, as well as how to find the LCF curve. So let us move on to this today's class. So the question, the following table gives the production of yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. The production is given here 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80. And number of farmers 2, 8, 12, 24, 38, 16. Observe here, the data is not either in increasing order or not in decreasing order. So that means this is frequency. So to this, we have to find out here the more than type augur curve. So to construct more than type augur curve, the two important columns are required, that is lower boundary of the class and more than type cumulative frequency. So now you see here that class intervals as it is, and then number of farmers as it is, the total will be frequency 100, and write all the lower boundaries 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 and 75, all these first numbers lower boundaries right here. And now how to find more than type cumulative frequency? First you write the total of the frequency here. From this each frequency you subtract it. 100 minus 2, first frequency 98. Then this 98 minus second frequency, 98 minus 8, 90. Then this 90 minus 12, that is 78. And this 78 minus 24, that is equal to 54. And 54 minus 38, that is equal to 68. Here, the last observation in the cumulative frequency more than type will be equal to the last observation in the frequency column. This you have to compare it. See, like this you will get it. So how to draw the graph for this? Let us see here. To construct the graph, the lower boundary of the classes you must take it on x-axis, and cumulative frequency more than type you must take it on a y-axis. So 50, 100 is the first point. Second point is 55, 98. Third point is 60, 90. Fourth point is 65, 78. Fifth point is 70, 54. And sixth point is 75, 16. This is an S-shaped curve. The augur curve is nothing but it is an S-shaped curve. Let us see the curve. See here. So I have taken directly this one. I did in a computer directly, like GeoGebra is it. Through that I did it. So in this, the blocks are given only 5. That's why you take exactly 10 in your graph and do it, because this I did in a system. Directly in the laptop I did. So in the GeoGebra app I did it. So you see here the points now 50, 100, 55, 98, then 60, 90, 94, and then 65, 78, then 70, 54, and then 75, 16. After marking all the points, you have to use with free hand, you have to join all these points with free hand. You will be getting the S-shaped curve in the reverse order. When you take the S-shaped curve in the LCF table, you will be getting the curve from the lower point to the higher point, like this you will get. But when it is more than the frequency, that's why you will get from the topper point to the lower point. This is the more than type cumulative frequency curve. Now let us see that how to draw both the curves in a graph. For that, what is the table required and how to draw the graph. Through that, how can we find out the median? Let us see here. Before that, you see very, very important one, that is relation between mean, median and mode. This is called an empirical relation between mean, median and mode. The formula is mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So example, let us see one question. The questions will be given like this. You will be getting for 2 mark question or 1 mark question. Find the mode if mean is 28.5 and median is 35. So formula is what? Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is 3 into 28.5 minus 2 into 35. That is 85.5 minus 70. That is 15.5 is the mode. Like this, you have to find out the mode by using the formula. Second example, find the mean if mode is 25 and median is 35. Substitute all the values in the formula. This mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. That is 25 is equal to 3 into 35 minus 2 into mean. Mean is not given. Now 3 into 35 is 105. Now transpose 25 to the right hand side and 2 mean to the left hand side. So 2 mean is equal to 105 minus 25. 2 mean is equal to 105 minus 25 is 80. Then mean is equal to 80 by 2, that is 40. So children, the empirical relation between mean, median and mode formula is what? Mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. Now, see that question, how to draw both objective curves. For that the question 100 names were randomly picked from a local telephone dictionary and the frequency distribution of the letters in the English alphabet in the surnames obtained as follows. Number of letters 1 to 4, 4 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 19. Number of surnames 6, 30, 40, 16, 4 and 4. Let us see the table. So in this table, number of letters as is the class intervals, number of surnames as is the frequency, because it's not cumulative frequency, because this is not either in increasing order or not in decreasing order. So this is frequency. For this, you have to find out now cumulative frequency less than type. Less than type means you know that first 6 write as it is. 6 plus 30 you add, you will get 36. 36 plus 40, that is 76. 76 plus 16, that is 92. 92 plus 4, 96. 96 plus 4, 100. This is less than cumulative frequency. Now, more than type cumulative frequency. First, the total of this frequency is 100. So, write as it is 100. 100 minus 6, 94. 94 minus 30, 64. 64 minus 40, 24. 24 minus 16, 8. 8 minus 4, that is 4. This 4 and this 4 will coincide here. You see in the more than type cumulative frequency. Now, after completing the table, you have to take the points for this. For the LCF curve, what you must take? That is the upper boundary of the curve 4, 6, 7, 36, 10, 76, 13, 92, 16, 96, 19, 100. These points you have to consider and you have to draw the curve, LCF curve. And for the GCF curve, lower boundary, that means 1, 100, 4, 94, 7 and 64, 10 and 24, 13, 8 and 16, 4. So after taking these points, you must plot all these points in a graph. You see the graph here, I did already. So in this graph, this is from the top, G, H, I, J, K, L. These all points are the GCF curve. That means the more than type curve. And from A, the starting point is here, you see, A, B, C, D, E, F. These all are the LCF curve. That means lower, less than cumulative frequency curve. Now, after plotting all the points of LCF curve, you join the curve A to F. All the points you join it. Then after plotting G from the top to the down L point, then join all the points with the free hand. Then the point of intersection of both the curves, from this point to directly to x-axis, you must draw a straight line. So where that line touches x-axis, that is median. Once again, I am telling children, I didn't draw here, but please you have to do this one. That is after constructing LCF, that means less than cumulative frequency curve. This one less than cumulative frequency curve and more than cumulative frequency curve. After drawing these two curves, where the two curves are joining with a point of intersection, directly you draw a straight line towards x-axis. That line where it touches at x-axis, that particular point is the median. Here for this data, we'll be getting the value as 8. Through this the point of intersection when you draw from this point exactly, when you draw a line, that line exactly here it touches. So that is 8 is the median of this given question. So in this way, you have to find both the auger curves and you have to find when only either LCF or the GCF means, I said already you must do n by 2, then n by 2 n by 2 value you have to take, and that value you consider directly to have to draw from on the y-axis parallel to x-axis one line, and from there to perpendicular line to the x-axis where it touches x-axis, that is median, when only single LCF, that means less than type curve or only more than type curve is there. Through that single curve you have to find the graph like that. That means you have to take n by 2 value, and from that n by 2 value you have to plot the n by 2 value first to mark a point on y-axis, and from there to the graph one line, and from there to the x-axis one line you will draw, then you will get median, that is only for single curve. And both the curves are drawing, and both the curves you are marking it, for these both the curves, the point of intersection you must, from there the point of intersection to directly draw directly one line to x-axis, that is the median. So my dear children, I hope you might have understood how to draw the more than type curve, and how to draw both less than type and more than type curve, and how to directly find the median through both auger curves, and how to find the empirical relation between mean, median and mode. So practice these sums again. Once again, watch the video and practice these sums very well, children. And this median, you may get it for 4 marks, both the curves or other LCF less than type curve through median, or through median through more than type curve, or both the curves together to find the median. Also, you may get it for exam. So practice very well all these models. Thank you very much. Thank you, one and all.